Haha, we're live. What's up, guys? Hello, everyone, and welcome back. It's the late night stream with me, TCC. Can I just open this? Why is this so difficult to open? Click. Ah, there it goes. All right, there we are. You're late, says AVAX. How's it going, Mr. AVAX? I don't know. We've been starting at the same time every night. I don't think that's so bad, is it? Let's see. We're going to say free poker card. It's Disney poker. We're going to say Chilling Rain. Bing Chilling. Box break. It's great. It's only $12. We're going to say Hot Mewtwo break. Live card shop. All right. We love the breaks. The breaks give you a chance to turn your $40 into a very beautiful card. Let's go ahead and add some tags. Let's see. This is better than 145. Yeah, the good news is I'm not dying from allergies at the moment. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you. I think one day the allergies just kind of died down, but so far I'm doing okay. I think earlier today I had bad allergies, but right now it's just fine. I don't get it. So that's nice. Let's go ahead and close these. Maybe I shouldn't speak too soon. Maybe if I keep talking, I'll get more allergies. I'm feeling good. We were very productive today. We got a lot of shipping done. We have a new guy. His name's Cameron, and he came in and I trained him on the shipping. Now, Alexis isn't gone. She's still technically employed with me. Oh, that is Alex sharing the stream over there. Let's go over here now. All right. There we have it. Very nice. All right. Do I have an ant crawling on me? What the hell? All right. Here we are. Ta-da! We are live again. Oh, look at this. It's all zoomed in. You can't see anything. Ah, very nice. So tonight we got these old Disney poker cards. I used to sell these, and then I took them off the menu, I believe. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start handing them out for free. It's a bonus card. They are gradable. PSA grades these. So we've graded a couple of these before, and they're pretty cute. And Disney, Disney's all right. So I'll place this over here. Old Disney's all right. Actually, I think old Snow White is on the cards. Let's check real fast. You see all the dust gathering on them. So let's see. Yeah, they're pretty nice. They're really glossy. Is there Snow White in here? I feel like Snow White was in here. Well, I don't see her. Maybe I'm wrong. This is real nice. That's what you want. There's a Lilo and Stitch. That's pretty decent. I swear there was a Snow White. All right, but anyways, maybe there isn't. No, I swear there was. No, I don't see one. Well, the problem is this has kind of been picked through already, hasn't it? Because this used to be on the menu, and we used to randomly pull cards out of here. Like here, look, here's Donald Duck. Tiana. Huh. I must be having crazy false memory. Oh, there she is. All right, she is in here. Cool. So those are for free tonight for people who are placing orders. I'll give you a nice Disney poker card for free. You know, if you want to buy any, I suppose I should put a price on them as well, huh? So I'll do a little price in case anyone decides they want to buy some, because I didn't think about that. But I'll make it $3 for 5 of them. How does that sound? Oops. So if you like them, you can do $3 for 5 of them to force me to give you more. But other than that, these are being handed out for free. I'm playing Monster Hunter right now. Yeah, they announced a new monster, huh? We should play that soon. I played a lot of Monster Hunter privately now. My character's way more caught up. But, you know, I haven't made any Arshan weapons yet. I haven't made any of those. And I'm still upgrading armor. So I still have some grinding left to do in Monster Hunter Wilds. I wish I had more time to play that. You know, I would have been able to play that today. Except that, again, I was training a new guy. And so I had to spend my hours doing training, and there's just no way around that. Like, you have to train people to be able to help you. And that's very important too, because, you know, if he ends up accepting the job, because right now he's got a job already. He works at a card shop right now. But if he ends up accepting that job and working for me full time, that's going to take the shipping off of my hands, and that's why I have time to go play some Monster Hunter and stream some Monster Hunter. So it's very important that I work on that. All right. Can I send for shipping? I'm pretty sure I bought 2, says Nick Sprecher. I sent for 2? Pretty sure I bought 2. What is he talking about? Faisal says, what's the best pull out of the Roaring Skies box? Oh, there was this Really good looking Rayquaza. If you missed it, it's an amazing looking card. We can do another box of Roaring Skies soon if you want. I mean, it's such a good set to open. I don't see why we don't just do another one. And maybe we can even have it be a lower price. I don't know. I got called by production, but I don't know what show it is. I have to call them tomorrow. Really? You going to go be an extra in a show or something? That'd be cool. All right, let's see what we have. Let's have this one right here. Chris Abruzzo, spot in the Espeon break. Oh, it's so funny. I advertised the Rocket Mewtwo, but he buys a spot in the Dark Espeon. Let's get it going, though. I mean, this Dark Espeon is technically closer to finishing. You know what we haven't played in a long time? RuneScape music. Come on. Here it is. Lower the price. The XY block is going up every week. Yeah, it is. It is. XY stuff is exploding. But, you know, look at this price on Chilling Reign. It's really good. Look, Chilling Reign. This is $12 a pack. That's pretty good. Chilling Reign's old, man. And it's got some fantastic Altarts in it. We were showing that off in the daytime stream. So 5 spots of this have already sold. By the way, if you want to be in a box battle, we have a box battle as well. This guy right over here, it's a $40 box battle, 1 in 12 spots. So one person gets the whole box. It's really good. You can also request to keep it sealed. Do that when you make a payment for that. But there's just all kinds of stuff to jump into right now. Really. Bought 1 slab and wants the Ghastly card. Second place on a break. Nice. Yeah, you can send for shipping if you want. I don't mind. So Chris is the first order of the night. Chris Abruzzo, let's get him a card, shall we? Okay, so if you're going to jump in, if you're going to jump into a break tonight, you get a free poker card. Again, totally gradable poker card. PSA grades these, so hold on to these. All right, let's see. Mr. Chris. Christopher Houghton. Look how thin that bag is, man. He got a thin bag. He's got to buy more stuff, or I'll lose this bag. Dapper Tatu, what's up, man? It's Dapper Tatu. All right, cool. Good. You know what I really like about our breaks? I was actually watching this really fascinating video about streamers who kind of like do live stream gambling or something like that. It just popped up in my feed and I watched it. And I noted that they were doing like these games that were hosted like strictly by a computer. And I realized that's what I saw at the slot machines at the casino too. And I find that so ridiculous, the idea that you would let a computer decide who wins and loses when computers can so quietly and so easily be biased, you know? So one of the things I really like about our live stream where we host breaks or open, you know, rare booster packs or booster packs in general, like we got these prismatic booster packs back on the menu. Here's the prismatic, right? So like if you pay me to open up a prismatic pack for you, what's cool about it is it's done live, it's a physical thing, and there's no computers involved at all. And so your odds can't be tampered with by the computer. I really like that. I really like that. I think it's a more fair way, a less, you know, like I don't get so paranoid about it. When you see like a computer like deciding if you win or lose, it's so like, dang, dude, you just got to trust the computer, I guess. I want to see you on Mr. Beast. West Side of Moon base chase again. Is it an evolution? It should be Umbreon, Espeon, and Lily. Umbreon, Espeon, and Lily. Your odds are determined by the computer that sorts the cards in the packs. Yes, but that's been done already. You know what I mean? Like it's physically there. You know what I'm saying? Same with like the breaks. Like you see me shuffle the packs right in front of you. It's like real. It's physical. All right, let's see. So, what was the question I was answering earlier? I think I was going to look something up. Oh, right. PSA 10. Base set. Sun. Moon. All right, let's just see what the top cards are in this set, shall we? Oh, have they changed it? Oh, it looks like there was an update to the eBay app. Cool. So check this out. You would expect pulls like this. The Rainbow Umbreon, the Lily Trainer card, which is pretty expensive, and also the non-Rainbow Umbreon, which is also pretty nice too. So Umbreon and Lily are top pulls. Espeon's pretty pricey too. He's nice. There's a Tauros in the set. He's pretty cool. Lots of reverse hollows can be graded from this set too. Don't forget that the reverse hollows in a set as old as Sun and Moon base set, those are all gradable. I'd love to open them, by the way. I'd love to open the box. So if you jump in that box battle, I'd love to open it if you pull it. Some people want it to be sealed and sent home, but you should open it for sure because we want to see what's inside. Christian Gomez, $30 for his slab away. Christian Gomez, you got it, man. Slab away. Sorry, I still got a little sniffly nose after all. It looks like you're done. You sent 30. There was only $27 remaining. PSA 10 Perrin. Perrin. Okay, let's go looking for that. Whoa, slabbed away in October. All right. Let's stand up. Let's take some of these slabs with us, actually. I'm going to put some of these slabs in the slab away boxes. We're running out of room. You got Journey together? Not yet. Soon, probably. All right. All right, so we were grabbing who? We were grabbing Christian Gomez from October. I don't see it. Could it actually be in that box? I mean, I guess it's possible. It's been sitting in that box for 6 months. Let's go looking for it. It's MC. What's up, man? Welcome. Christian Gomez in here, huh? That really hung in there for that long? Let's see. How many spots left in the Sun and Moon break? A lot. It's a 12-spot break. There's only 3 people in it so far. So I don't know if he'll go off tonight, but it's a good box. You know, it's got Lily as a main card. Oh, I don't see it. I don't see your card. So you had a Perrin from October? That's, you know, when you think about it, that's a pretty old submission. Put that back. All right, let me see. Christian Gomez. Am I reading that right? PSA 10 Perrin. Christian Gomez for my slab away, $30. I don't see the Flareon slab underscore, the one behind Lugia. PSA 10 Perrin from October 2024. Perrin. Why wouldn't it just be in one of these boxes, huh? Give me a second. We're having trouble finding one of the cards. Wonder if it got sent down to shipping already. It might have gotten sent down to shipping already. I could have seen that happening. Give me a moment. I might have to do that in a second here. I might have to run down there and check, okay? Hopefully I didn't, like, resell it after you tried to slab it away. I don't think I would have done that, though. It's such an old slab away, I don't remember it very well. All right, yeah, I don't see you in here. I'm gonna go check the slab away boxes. If you're not in there, I'm gonna check downstairs in the shipping area, okay? Christian Gomez. Yeah, I don't see it. I'm gonna go check the shipping. I'll be back. I'll be back, guys. right, I don't see it. Maybe it got sorted into the wrong box. That's possible. Let me just check this. Sorry, guys. Let me just check this real fast. Not in here. Ugh. Nope. I might have to buy you a replacement slab, so you'll be taken care of. I just want to check this before I do that. That sucks. So weird. I don't understand it. All right. Whew. I'm back. Christian Gomez, PSA 10 Perrin. Can you tell me the number on that Perrin so I know what I have to buy? Probably this Twilight Masquerade one. All right. Yeah, smash that like button, guys. So, Mr. Christian Gomez, I'm going to mark it as paid, and then I need to buy a new one. I don't know what happened. I suspect it got sold. So weird. It's not up here, is it? By some small chance. In the waifu box. If I had it back on the table, I probably would have put it in this waifu box. But I don't see it. Yeah, weird. I got no clue, man. It's from all the way back in October, which seems strange. How much are the spots in the box battle? Here it is. $40 per spot. It's typically always $40. There's 3 people in it. It's not on the menu. There you go. Some items are not on the menu. You are selling it for some else. So you think I took it and I sold it to someone else? Yeah, that's so interesting because I felt like I had one for sale and someone took it. So weird. Yeah, you tell me which one it is. I'll get you a fresh one purchased, okay? Rena, Disney Cardos, and 151 Korean. Rena, you got it. Here you are. And there's the Disney Cardos. Oops. There it is. La Flame canceled his slab away, didn't he? You were selling his slabs. Oh, it was a La Flame slab away. Oh, I don't know what to do in this case. So it was up to him to cancel it, not me. How much did you pay for it? Maybe I just replace it to be nice. Let me think about it for a second. You bought it for only $165. He canceled it. I just never removed it for you. I think I have to give you your money back on it. I was going to buy you a new one, but I didn't actually make a mistake here. That was his card, and he said he didn't want to sell it to you. There it is. I just forgot to take yours down. I didn't know you had his. Here it is. Hey, Mr. How's it going? You were helping someone sell his slabs. Yeah, so if he told me that he can't, the card can't be sold, and he took it back, that's an issue. That's a private issue between him and you. He said he didn't want to sell it to you. I got to refund your money on it because it's not my card. We are. That's Mr. Mime. Very nice. And here's ooh, Mulan. Very nice. That's your free poker card. Thank you. Christian Gomez. Yeah, I can understand why you would want to have it, but if I don't have it, it's because he took it back. It's not me. He took the card back. That was a while ago. Here we are. He took the card back. He didn't want me to sell it to you. There we go. So, here's Yolan. 2 spots in the sun and moon, please. I was never told that in the last 6 months. I didn't know about it either, to be honest with you. Here it is. Here's Yolan. Yeah, it would have been nicer to have been told that before it went up in price, but that's an issue where it's his card and he doesn't want to sell it to you. Yolan. There it is. Mr. Yolan with the Y. Let's see, Yolan with the Y. Let's see. 2 spots in Sun and Moon. The booster box battle, which would be over here. That's not my decision. He decided to cancel it. Yeah, I apologize on that, though. But, yeah, I don't know what to do in this case. I don't know if I should be out like $150 because someone else decided they didn't want to sell the card. So that's a good question. What do you guys think about this situation? 1 spot to keep sealed, the other one to open. Oh, okay. You're playing a little coin toss with yourself. Okay. There it is. Hey, Mister, did the Crystal Guardians pack break finish? Sun and Moon ending tonight. There it is. So I would say your beef is with him. He didn't want to sell you the card. Yeah, that is a problem, isn't it? It's like a gray area. Well, who would refund him the money? I refund him the money. I mean, that's the most we can do. Oh, no, definitely not the $15 Disney Cardos. Sun and Moon ending tonight. Oh, right. Let me go update this. Just refund him the money. That seems like what I should do. Well, that is, he is going to get all the money refunded. He wants me to replace the card. That's the question here. He wants me to go buy him another one because the card went up in price. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here it is. All right. Very nice. I'll buy the Persian for 25 bucks. Mister, it's a really nice rainbow Persian. I really think he's worth 50. So this is going to say 4 and 5. All right, very good. All right, so that's up to 5 out of 5 out of 12. No replacement, just refund. I think that what I'd like to offer you, Christian Gomez, is a full refund on the card, which is what you're owed. But then I'd also like to give you $40 of store credit because of the frustration. Would that be acceptable to you? Just $40 store credit because it's kind of a shitty thing. It wasn't my card. He canceled it. So it's not really something I had a lot of control over. But yeah, it would have been nicer to know that it was being canceled. I'm wondering why that didn't happen. I guess it's not normal to sell cards that way. That's what's going on. Okay, so you still gain $40 and all your money back. So it's not so bad. Hey, what's up, Ricardo? Nice to see you, man. Here's Lance Weiss, 1 Terra Festival Korean, 1 SpongeBob. SpongeBobadoo. Do I have more SpongeBobs in here, or do I have to bring more in? Yes, I have more. All right, so here's this SpongeBob and a Terra Festival Korean pack. Yes, here they are. I sent through ZELLE, says Oscar Diaz. All right, just like that. Very nice. So, SpongeBobadoo. Okay. I sent through ZELLE. Ooh, the Joker card. These Disney poker cards are free tonight. We just hand them out with your order. And they are totally gradable. PSA does grade those. Yeah, how's it going, guys? How's it going, Ricardo? Ricardo was a customer, what do you want to say, 3 years ago? 3-ish. You are. Still pops in and says hi. I really appreciate that, actually. Here's SpongeBob and Patrick. Remembering the good old times over here. Like when we had Dragon Maid. And we were chasing after Rayquazas and stuff. Type shit. Depends. You ever been to Australia? Did you finish the Crystal Guardians pack break? Yes, that finished a while ago. Okay, you got this Momona. Okay. And aha, Sally Mance. All right. Very good. All right. So Christian Gomez, let's talk about that refund real fast. Lance Weiss, here you are. John L. is John Lohman. John Lohman's here. You got an old bag, John Lohman. You better watch out. I think it's still here. Would you ever consider ripping in a nip shirt for some subs? That sounds good. Okay, so Christian Gomez would be 165 plus 20, right? That would have been the cost of starting the, like this. So it'd be 20 plus 165 plus $40. I'm doing that as a apology for the frustration, okay? So that's what your refund would look like. And if you wanted it as store credit, that'd be $225. Or I can do that in PayPal refunds. Whatever you feel like, I don't mind. $225. I get the situation. I wish I was told when it happened. Paying off a card for the last 6 months and told, I kind of sucks. Yeah, I totally agree, man. That does suck. I apologize for that. I was kind of annoyed when LaFlame requested that, and I guess I don't remember a lot from that time period. It was all kind of a blur. I guess everything I do is kind of a blur. So I'm a human. I'm not a robot. I do probably make mistakes like that. And what I'm offering, if it sounds good to you, you get the original $20, $165, and $40. So the nice thing is you actually get back a pretty substantial amount, $225. That's not far off from the cost of a Perrin right now if you go look it up. So you get pretty close to a Perrin right there. How does that sound? So I'm sharing the loss with you because it's kind of frustrating for me too, to tell you the truth. Here's Oscar Diaz. He says 2 sneaker version 2. Also, can I see what's in my bag? You could see what's in your bag if I let you. But let's see. Where's we need more sneaker bunko? Oh, we might need more sneaker bunko. Look at this. Wow, man, you guys blast through that sneaker bunko. Also, let's see. I think I'm still in it. I haven't popped it open in quite a minute. Wait, what was I going to do? I was about to do something. Oh, I remember what I was going to do. All right, we're going to jump over here. We're going to do this. You're going to do another Crown Brion break. Yeah, we'll probably do another Crown Brion break soon enough. All right, let's see. There is one thing I want to check real fast. So the price on the Sneaker Bunko Volume 2 is going to have a price change to $6 at that point. That's what I wanted to look up on. I think our price is still very good at that price. So I think it's very competitive. So that is 6 by 12. Oops, numlock. 6 times 12, which is, oh, what the hell? 6 times 12, which is 72. So the booster box price moves to 72. All right. 72 times 24 is 1,728. So the new case price will be $1,600. So you get a pretty good reduction in price on a case of it. All right, very good. Let's jump back here. Very, very good. I knew our price was very, very, very good when we started. I was trying to blast through some of that Sneaker Bunko just to get some of my money back out of it. All right. Sneaker Bunko. Now I need to make a little bit of money when I sell Sneaker Bunko. Is that all right? Ugh. It's really funny. We've opened a ton of it. But we haven't seen, in my opinion, we haven't seen the top pulls yet. And since I bought half a pallet, I bet those really good pulls are closer than ever. All right, back to the screen. Mr. Oscar Diaz. Just saw you had a V2 and it gets a price increase. Haha. Yes, but my price is actually still very good at $6. That people will tell you that's very competitive. You have to pay more for it in other places. Here we are. It's even higher prices in other places. So $6 is very good. I was aware that $5 was pretty ridiculously low. Here we are. But it was time for that change. I'd sold so much of it. Here, you should have gotten here sooner. You're only just now showing back up? Come on, bro. Yeah, if you were here sooner, you bought it, tons of it for $5. We've been selling through it at $5, and we've gone through like almost 4 cases, I think. 4 cases. So I've given up 4 cases at a very low price. Now I'm going to ask to make $1 per pack. Here we are. Still a great product, and again, our price is super duper competitive. All right. Here we are. Ooh. Finding Nemo. Okay. Oscar with an O. Yeah, you'll feel the pressure when it goes to 7, because it probably eventually will. So enjoy it while it's 6. Ah, here we are. You should be like, oh, good, it's not 7 yet, because it goes to 7 next. Right now it's at 6. That's still a pretty good price. There we go. Oh, you wanted to see what's in the bag. Yes, here we are. Oh, you got your free poker card. Rookity, Pikachu. These guys. Lovely. Lovely. Good number. A graded English 10 on top of that never hurts. Join the Discord, Gregorio. Is there a website where I can see what card he has? I'm trying to collect Radiant Charizard from Crown Zenith. Radiant Charizard from Crown Zenith. Is there a Radiant Charizard? Oh, yeah, there is. I know what you're talking about. I don't think I have that one, though. So anything new lately? Now, when you say anything new, are you asking what sets are new on the menu? Looks like we got a couple. We got Halo. So have you tried these out? Upper Deck Halo packs. They're super premium. These are hobby packs. What are they called? Hobby box packs. Not to be confused with the retail packs that they sell at the stores. Topps Finest. This is a new top set. X-Men 97 just released like a week or 2 ago. Maybe 2 weeks ago. EB2 and OP11. This is really new, and this one's real hot. This is Legacy Final Fantasy. It's the latest Final Fantasy set. It contains multiple signatures and a new holo pattern. Oh, I suppose we have to change this to 6 now. This is one of the hottest items on the menu. Sneaker Bunko Volume 2, a very sensual Weiss booby card set. The box toppers are actually the most lewd possible pulls that I've seen so far. Oshinoko Volume 2 at $5. I believe we have a whole nother case of Oshinoko Volume 2, and it's open. This is the latest hot Pokemon set, Hot Wind Arena. Of course, people are getting excited for the Glory of Team Rocket, which comes out pretty soon. And Journey Together, which is the English version of this set. There's a lot going on with Pokemon, but these are available now, and the other things will be available eventually. This is Korean Terastal Festival. The reason this is so good is because it's less than half the price of the Japanese set that I have on my menu right now. So the price is, if you're just looking for the drop dead lowest price, you got to try out the Korean cards. A lot of people like them. Some people just collect the Korean cards now because they know they can enjoy the same hobby with the same art, with the same quality, but like half the price. So it's just a fun way to collect without feeling like you're destroying your wallet or your child's college savings. 6 says, get me in the Sun and Moon break. 6 could sense a shift in the demand for this box. She's going, wait a second, that's a faster moving box. Here it is. Here you go, 6. She says, wait a second, I want them there. How much more lewd can they make those cards? Well, it's not as lewd as the old Sneaker Bunko Volume 1. And I'm tempted to go out and get more product for Sneaker Bunko Volume 1 because that is even more lewd. But those prices on the Volume 1 boxes are nutso. And I'm sure if I bought loose boxes of those, there is 0 chance you're going to get a signature. No chance at all. I was super angry during my month employment. Blessed to have my job back. Mister, how much for a case of sneaker now? So it's gone up a little bit. Now it's 16, okay? Which is still a significant reduction in price over the price if you were to buy the box. So it's about $150 cheaper. Oh, man, that's so good. All right. Sneaker Bunko was $5.60 in your menu as well. Yes, if you hit refresh, you will see the new price. If you hit refresh, you'll see $672.16, $1,600. $672, $1,600. That's the new Sneaker Bunko price. That is because I was planning on doing that because of how much we have officially sold. It's time to actually make a little money. I was selling it at a price where I wasn't making any money. My price is very competitive, lower than other people's. Same exact product, but we're cheaper by like a good solid $1. Danny saying more Fusion Art box. Fusion Art. I mean, if I wanted to, I could just make it 7 right now. So I know you guys are still going to open, because 6 is a good price. Do I need a Fusion Art box over here? Oh man, we sell so much of the Korean stuff that I'm constantly having to stand up to get more of it. Somebody buy it. It was 800,813 cards. 1,600 for a case? Yes, that's correct. For a whole case. So, Danny, let me go get that Fusion box. Ooh. All right, so here we are. So here's a whole box of Fusion. This whole box is just $40. That's a whole booster box for $40. So yeah, we like Korean cards. All right. Good. Okay. If you guys are having fun, take a minute and smash that like button, will you? All right. The more likes we get, the more viewers we get, I'm pretty sure. Snipping this. Snipping this. Snipping this. You guys get those likes up and I'll start the giveaway for that one booster box. Because you know that's still running. All right, snip this as well. Good. Good. All right. I like the video. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. All right, so you're going to get a Disney card as well. Here's your free poker card. Oh, you got the same card. Here's for Alligator. Cold. This guy. $20 Heat Heartwave box still going. Yes, it is. $20 box break. Box battle, you could call it. $20 box battle for Heatwave. Double Greedent. What the hell? He's so greedy. Lantern. Cold. Hollow. Cold. Latios. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Cold. This character. Oh. Cold. This guy. Alright. Starmie. Cold. Cold. Greedent. Haha. Serena. That's right, Serena. We're going to put these poker cards where they won't bother me. Maybe up here. Mr. I'm sad. Tell me about why you're sad, Mr. Brandon. We are. Oh, chandelier. All right. Cold. Oh my gosh. Maybe I do have allergies. I guess what's going on is I wasn't talking as much. The more talking I do, the more the allergies appear. I need a therapist, but I buy too much Pokemon. Yeah, I need to blow my nose now. Oh, lovely Mew. Look at that. All right, there's your hit right at the end. No hollows, please. All right, we'll drop the hollows. Good. Okay. You got a lovely Mew. Mr. Danny. All right, let me blow my nose. Haha. So Dapper says, if I wanted 2 battle partner boosters, I'd send you a payment and a message stating that I want them. I'm still learning the deal here. That's exactly right. That's exactly what you do. Yep. You can hear me calling out people's orders, and that's what they're doing. I need to move this. Mr. Danny. You got a lot of stuff, Danny. Don't buy packs. Just buy graded cards. There you are. Yeah, just buy the graded cards. Coincidentally, I have a lot of graded cards in front of you. If you have a GameStop Pro account, you can get dollars off. Now, I appreciate you trying to help them, but you can't be running ads for GameStop in here, okay? That's not okay. GameStop could pay me. They could do a sponsorship. Actually, I think sometimes they do. Like when GameStop runs an ad on my live stream, I get paid for that. Here's Overlord. Here's Houndoom. All right. So, that was Danny. Thank you, Danny. Cool. Dylan Chan, he says 1 top loader for the Sneaker Bunko Siggy, plus ship out both my bags and 2 slabs next shipping day. Thanks. Sounds good, Mr. Dylan. So, Dylan, I heard you got some Pokemons. Ooh, that's a lot of cards, Dylan. Dylan, the big customer. Radiant Charizard from Crown Zenith? Yeah. No, I don't have that one, I'm pretty sure. All right. Where do you have a Siggy? Ah, there's your Siggy. Same address as last time, too. Thanks. Perfect. Okay. I think I need a new box of the top loaders. Am I out? Am I officially out? No, wait, I might have one more. Nope, that's a fat top loader. What's this? Ah, here's one. We're very close to being out of these top loaders. All right. What's up? What's up, Manny Rosario? How's it going, man? Korean exclusive Umbreons. The Koreans are getting exclusive Umbreons? Time to learn Korean. Here we are. Here we are. Here, let's get you a little, I'll get you a little, I've been handing out a lot of these, so I'm going to hand you one too, okay? Okay, free poker card. You got Winnie the Pooh. Cool, man. The best poker card to pull is Mickey Mouse. If you pull the Mickey Mouse, you could actually grade that and make money on that. Mr. Dylan. Here we are. Thank you, Dylan. Do, 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 do. I ordered both cards. They are promos. Print label. Print. All right. I got the sniffles, bro. You are ready to go out? Okay. Perfect. That's all set up. Thank you very much. Okay. What do we got next? We've got an empty round. Here is Chris Abruzzo, 2 Prismatic. By the way, guys, I just want to mention this Sun and Moon box battle is hot. It just moved by a bunch of spots. Are we, how deep are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're 6 spots deep on the box break now. So this suddenly moved tonight. That is a potential. So one person gets the whole thing. You can have me open it if you want. But people suddenly jumped in here. It is 6 deep. We need 6 more people. 6 more people and it goes off. You know, Lily's kind of hot right now because of Battle Partners and Journey together. Lily's Clefairy. Well, one of the biggest cards in this set is a Lily Trainer card. It looks very nice. Goes for a lot of money. So like 350 or 400 or something. 2 Prismatic. Chris Abruzzo. Well, thank you, Chris. All right, Chris. 1, 2. If I could do pay with 4, mister, I would be able to buy more from here. Pay in 4. I don't know what that means. You mean pay in 4 payments? You know, split the payments? We are. We are. Well, we do have slab away, so slab away is an option. There we go. Good. Okay, here's Diplin. And it's just a Pokeball Umbreon. Still really good. That's a great pull, man. We're hoping for Master Ball Umbreon. Obviously, that would be very expensive. Yes, PayPal won't let me do it when I send you money. Here we are. You know, man, if you're a little tight on money, it's okay not to buy any cards here. It's all right. It's not a big deal. Here we are. I don't know what the rules or whatever you're saying are, but yeah, it's not a big deal. Let's see. Chris. Ugh. Wow, that is heavy. A lot of cards in there. Paying 4 is too tempting. I stay away from that. Exactly. Usually paying 4 is, it's kind of like slab away, isn't it? Sort of like this ability to almost borrow money. Man, why am I so sniffly, bro? All right, what do we got next? Really short wait time right now, guys. Really short wait time. Gilbert Latier, 11 packs Korean Fusion Art. 11 packs of the Korean Fusion Art. You got it, man. Mr. Gilbert. We're looking for some new customers, by the way. If you've never purchased before, we got a free card for you. This is a free slab for first-time buyers. Jump in and join the fun. You know, we need people to open some stuff so that we have something entertaining to watch. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there you go, Mr. Gilbert. Good luck. Ta-da! All right. The only ruin I want to go in is Poke Ruin. Ivan says, I'm new. Look at that Overlord of the Hot Woods getting an 8, bro. There we go. How do I purchase? Oh my gosh. Yes, Mr. Greggio, you would head right over to the... Take my money. You would head right over to the description of the live stream where you're going to see PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, ZELLE, even an option for crypto, and you would use those to make a payment on what you want. The price of the slabs are right here in the front. The price of the booster packs are also in the description, so you can just scroll down to see what's for sale. Mr. starts flaunting the free ones, the newbies come out of the woodwork. Not necessarily, but you know, when people are new and they want to place the first time order, we got a first time gift for them to try and incentivize them to give it a try. Here's Chandelure. There we are. Very new. Very nice. Cold. All right. Everything for purchasing is in the description. Yes. Okay. And tonight's a double whammy because we're handing out free poker cards too. So here is a free card for Mr. Gilbert. Thank you, Gilbert. Okay. Peter Pan. By any chance, do you have Radiant Charizard from Crown Zenith? No, I'm afraid I don't. Okay. Very nice. So, Gilbert with the G. Thank you. And let's jump over here. It's Gilbert. Ahaha, found your bag. Ooh. Okay, let's hit refresh again. So now we have an order from Shane Blalock. Mr. Shane, 2 of the Pokemon Battle Partner booster packs I want to give away as well yesterday, but passed out before asking what that meant. Yes, let me show you. All right. So here's the giveaway box, if this is what you're referring to. And it's not done, actually. It's still running. See, I was up to 11. So when it reaches 20, it'll be done. Once it hits 20, we will roll a 20-sided die, and one person will get the whole box, depending on what number it lands on. So if you made it this far, if you made it onto the box, you're actually doing really well. Okay, we'll hand out more spots on that box each stream. Actually, it's 1 spot per stream. Now, you want 2 of the battle partners. Let's go get 2 battle partners. Give me a minute. That's me, Law. Looks like the one I was placed on went to someone else. Oh, interesting. Well, let's get you one of these. Appreciate you placing a first-time order, Mr. Shane. You are? Oh. How much is a round of shipping? So shipping is $9. I'm going to give you this Clefairy, okay? I really appreciate you placing an order for the first time tonight, Shane. So here you go. You don't have to ship right away. You can actually wait to ship. And we'll actually mark this 3.25 because it's your first time order. How cool is that? So Shane, that's now yours. And here are your 2 battle partners. Step in this. Good. Code. Haha, Salamence. All right, so you got a little Salamence, you got a little poker card, and what we do next is we create a little bag for you. Let's go make a bag. Hey guys, Shane's a first-time buyer. How cool is that? Very good. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to ask. You can always email me questions. You can also reach out on Instagram and Discord. Our Discord server is a great place to go see what slabs are for sale and to hang out and talk to people. There we go. Let's see, with an SH. There we are. We got an SH box. So you're going in the SH box. Perfect. Who else is in here? Skylar. Nighttime stream. What's up, man? Christian Gomez says, can I get a refund, please? Let me go get you $225. No problem, man. All right. Sorry about the outcome on that, but I think you'll find with that $40 that you're very close to buying the card you want. So you should be all good. It's just an unfortunate thing, so, you know. I wish that we could have just kept that card. All right. So my first step is I have to make sure I get just your email. So let me go get your email. God, it would be so nice if PayPal didn't charge 3% even on a refund. Isn't that annoying? So I actually lose an additional 3%. All right, now bear with me. I'm going to start hitting you with some refunds. Get my calculator over. The goal is to reach $225. So we'll start here. Okay, that's now 56. And I got another one here. I'm going to turn this music down a little bit. The music's always louder when it's in my lap. All right. We're going to issue a refund on this one. So now we are up to 112. Okay. How about this one? Is this one allowed? Sometimes it won't let you refund up to a certain date. So if you go back too far, it says we can't do that. So this one does not allow a refund. It's too old, I think. The transaction's too old. How about this one? Is this one too old? Yep, this one can be issued. So what I'm doing is I'm going through and I'm issuing refunds for as far back as I'm allowed. And then if there's still more owed, I'll actually just send you money. Okay, we're at 132 now. We're aiming for 225. How about this one? Okay, we're going to hit issue refund on this one. All right. So that is plus 40. We're at 172. And then here's this one. This one's kind of a smaller one, but we'll do it anyways. Okay. Now we're at 190. Getting close. Let's do this one next. This should get us right up to it, actually. I think this is the last one we need. All right. There you go. All done. We got you 226. You got a bonus dollar. All the refunds are in, and you are all set. Sorry about all that, Christian Gomez. That really sucks, the whole thing. But you know what? I got you that bonus $40. You got the original $20 back. You're at $225. I think you're very close to just being able to afford one like normal. Is your Innistrad collector boosters the ones that come with potential serialized cards? I'm pretty sure that's the only way you can get them. Yeah, we got the collector's booster box. And so they're very expensive. It cost me a lot to acquire it, so they got to be the serialized one. Right here, may include serialized cards. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, there you have it. Shane Blowlock is done. We have Dennis Chantavong, Sun and Moon booster box break. Oh, there's momentum. There is momentum. The Team Rocket pack is 69. No, this is a Team Rocket pack break. Pack break. All right. So here is a Sun and Moon base set, and it has some momentum. People are jumping in here tonight. This could go off tonight if you guys all pile in at the same time. Dennis Chantavong. All right, cool, Mr. Dennis. What happened with that 225 refund? Basically, he had a card in Slab Away that it was a, what do you call that? It was a commission card, so it wasn't actually my card. It was someone else's card. And that person kind of told me, I don't want to sell it and Slab Away, you know, give it back. And unfortunately, it looks like I did that. And then I didn't cancel his Slab Away. There might actually be an explanation for that. I don't remember. Maybe I had like some rule in my head, like he needs to be there and I need to tell him or something. I don't know. But whatever it was, it didn't get canceled on him. And so he thought it still existed and it didn't. And he finished paying it off today. And but since I didn't have the card, I refunded him the full value, the original $20 down payment, and a bonus $40 for the mistake. Next time I do commission cards, I'll know not to make any kind of mistake like that. So it's a frustrating thing, but it's not my card. I didn't actually want to take it away. So it's just, you know, but you know what? He gets more money back than he started with in the end. So it's not a terrible situation for him. Here's Dennis. He says, keep it sealed. All right, sealed. Keep it sealed. Do you still have the PSA 10 Japanese Lycia's Appeal? Yes, Lycia's Appeal is still here. It might still be on the table, in fact. That or I just took it down. All right, so this has momentum. This is moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. People are going after the sealed box. All right, 8th Adrift has serialized 2, the Team Rocket pack. One card is 69. Here we are. Okay. I was going to say 7. All right, we're all the way up to 7. Wow. How nice. How lovely. Can I get a double check on the price? I'd like to purchase. Well, that one was just priced, so the current price on it is up to date. That one's ready to go. I must have tossed it down here. Are you serious? Oh, my God, this box is so full. Oh, man, will I be able to find it? God, I'll be so lucky if it's right here. Please be right here. Here's a Radiant Charizard. Kind of neat. Alright, he's not there. Oh my god, bro. I didn't put it in the expensive slabs channel, did I? Or did I put it into the Waifu Shuffle? I didn't put it in there, did I? Oh, it's in here. Alright, I'll remove it from the Waifu Shuffle. It's not a big deal. I'll remove it from the Waifu Shuffle. Let's get it. You might have put it in the Waifu Shuffle. I might have put it in the Waifu Shuffle. Excuse me. So as you guys know, the Waifu Shuffle contains waifu cards. Lycia's Appeal. So let me make sure I'm real careful about this. So 230 minus 10. So 1. We're looking for 12 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There it is. So the 12 cards have been removed from the box, making sure that we do not leave these cold cards in the box. These go back over here like that, and this will just be thrown away. That is for sale. You're welcome to buy it. Why not? Yeah, I was just going to put in the Waifu shuffle because nobody bought it right away. You know, you really should wait till Friday, you know, before I do stuff like that, because if you think about it, people make their purchases on Friday. Friday is when I should have added Licia to the box. So, Dennis, let's get you your free poker card tonight. We got some free gradable Disney poker cards. Here's Sleeping Beauty. Of course, Sleeping Beauty is the best Disney movie. That was my favorite. She's the best Disney princess. I liked Robin Hood. Robin Hood was my favorite. I like the music from Robin Hood. It's so clever. Let's see. Let's see. Do you need a new bag, Dennis? Dennis might not have a bag. He might be one of those no bag guys. I'm eating an Eggo blueberry ice cream sandwich. Eggo blueberry ice cream. You're eating the slop, huh? Wait, you don't have a box, do you, Dennis? Maybe that's what it is. Do you have a box? No, I don't see a box. Okay. This is so odd to eat. All right. Hey, I think that card is sold. I just saw a payment come through. Okay, you got a one-card bag. Oops. Will the Target riots be back this May? You think there will be Target riots in May? What do you think will cause the riots? By the way, if we have another new person, we got another free Pokemon card. Place your first order today. We got a free Ivysaur. Is there anything I can work out with you about the missing package, says Sen? Yeah, we need to figure that one out. Let's talk about that one on Discord, okay? Here's Dennis Chanavong. Andrew Martin is next. He says, finish my slab away, and I'll pick something for the extra shortly. I'll pick something for the extra? Do you mean you sent more than you needed to? Is that what you mean by that? Let's see. Andrew. Oh, I see. You sent $40 extra. Yes. And what did you have? You had a $150 card. It doesn't define what you had. Let's see. Can I just have the Ivy? I got my Licia and CGC 10, and it's not worth as much. Aw, I'm sorry. Oh, nice. You got one of those beautiful Kingdras, man. Those Kingdras are so cool. So let's get you a free poker card to go along with it. All right. Nice. Get you a nice clean sleeve. Looks like this. Oh, look at that. How fancy is that, everybody? Whew. Fancy. Oh, wait. And let's pop this in there. Rapunzel. All right. Very good. Andrew A. Martin. Good. Very good. All right. We'll delete that. And we'll write you down for $40 store credit. Jump into that box battle. Nah, don't do that unless you're ready to lose $40, though. I got invited to Vegas. What should I do over there? Hang out. Go walking. Gamble all your money. Here's Shane for shipping. Thanks again. Not sure if you removed the bulk for inventory purposes, but I don't mind having whatever bulk came from the 2 packs. If it's not an option, don't worry about it. You want to ship already? I'll ship you. I don't mind. All right. So let me grab your bag back. And let me grab that little bit of bulk right there. So I get you. I think that was your bulk. Pop that in. All right. If you enjoyed this, stop by again. Let me go print a label for you. Now, Shane, it might not ship out till about Friday or even Saturday. The person who normally does the shipping is actually on vacation. So there's a little slowdown on the shipping. There's a backup in the shipping. All right, let's see. Jumping over here. Click. Grabbing this. All right. I think we can make this a very lightweight package because there is not much in here. Okay. Good. So how do you like the new guy, Mr.? He's all right. I think I'd like him better if he just worked every single day, all day long. Now, he seemed really nice, actually. He seems like, you know, it's interesting. He seems like he would be a pretty good fit for any card shop. He's got that sort of card shoppiness to him that suggests he's in the right group, you know? All right, so here's Shane, and he's new, and here's this label, and his slab's over there. There's a new guy? Yes, I've been hunting for a new guy. Today I did some training with a new person. All right, very cool. Now we have an order from Mr. Javin. All right, so you're getting that Lycia's appeal. Where do we put that? Is he an alpha or beta? He's full alpha male. He eats all of his food off of a cutting board with a knife. Here we are. Wonder if I should even leave that sticker on, huh? Any luck on the last pack from yesterday's box? We all right then. All right, place this over here. Buzzoinks. Good. Oh, yeah, you're supposed to get a free card, too. Oh, actually, I should put you down as Sen. There we go. Just leave it on. I don't mind. Here we go. Like that. Just be consistent with the name here. My brain's on autopilot a little bit. There we go. All right, there we go. Very nice. I was watching a poker tournament today. That was kind of fun. Let's see. Watching people play poker on the interwebs. They're playing with millions of dollars. Why is it more fun to watch if they're playing with millions? Like, after the tournament ended, and I went to a new poker game, I was watching people play with just like thousands of dollars. And I was like, thousands of dollars? What is that, Monopoly money? Oh, yeah. Something all the colors of the wind. Here's Pokehonest. It's Elizabeth Warren. Ta-da! All right. Chilling Rain, $12 a spot. Yes, that's what's in the thumbnail, because $12 is a fantastic price for Chilling Rain booster packs coming from a sealed box. Not bad at all. Jump into there. Here's Heatwind Arena. That's a box break, a.k.a. a box battle. One person gets the whole box. Pre-sale Fossil Sublist. Poor Anthony's all alone. Here's the Fossil booster box break. It's pretty far along. $6.50. It only seems to go up. It's getting more expensive over time. The Mega Sublist. That's for the Mega Break for the Mew. Really nice. But this is what has momentum tonight. If you're looking to get into a break that might end. Sun and Moon base set just jumped all the way from 3 spots to 7 spots pretty fast. So this is on the move. We need 5 people to finish the Sun and Moon box battle. You know, if it finishes tonight, we'll find out who gets it. And maybe we'll get to open the whole box, and that'll be very exciting. But yeah, do whatever you want. When I find a slow spot, like right now, for example, I can price up some slabs. Are those Disney poker cards? They are Disney poker cards. We got Mount Doom. I'm scared. I won an entry into a giveaway. I lost track which one it was. We had a giveaway that we stopped early because we went into the Hot Wind Arena giveaway. Here's Mount Doom. Ooh. Okay. We'll just say 30 on that. PSA 10, Hello Kitty. How does this look compared to BGS? Is this better than BGS? I don't think it's better than Black Label ones. Black Label ones look crazy. Okay, let's see. How much is the Hello Kitty? Give me a second. Jesus, bro. All right, we got a nice 10 Hello Kitty, and why don't we ask 80 bucks for Hello Kitty? Palkia, huh? I remember pulling this, hoping it could grade 10. Got an 8. That's an 8, guys. That's an 8. I've got 10s that look like this. That's an 8 now. Look at the front. Look at this centering. That's an 8, everybody. Nah, I don't buy that. That's getting regraded. Dude, F PSA, man. I'm done with PSA. I'm great with another company now. It's crazy, dude. PSA pristine. Maybe I got the jerkiest grader ever. I don't know. That's ridiculous, man. But they said they changed their grade scale, right? That's what they said. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Whoa, what's going on? I'm freeing my card from the stupidity of this PSA holder. Oh, wait, let me keep going. Still kind of tough. PSA slabs are definitely encapsulated stronger than tag. Tag's going through a learning lesson on their encapsulation. They're going to have to encapsulate harder. I feel like every grading company kind of goes through it, you know? Oh. All right. Oops. Let's see if I damage the card. You always risk damaging the card when you do this, by the way. All right. Snap the corner off. That's an 8. Wow. That's insane, dude. Not even print lines in the hollow. Wow. That's just insane. I don't even get it. No thanks. Everything in the order was this harshly graded. So it's consistently harsh. It's consistently harsh. This is going right off to CGC. There we go. Has PSA and other companies faced as much public backlash as Tag? Oh, sure. How about just a little while ago, people were saying, oh, Beckett, they had their insurance scandal. Oh, is this the end for Beckett? You know what I'm saying? Or CGC, they had the playtest scandal, which was a multi-million-dollar scandal. Definitely. You guys don't probably remember this one, but PSA had a problem where it was discovered that they were encapsulating fake first edition base set cards. That's a big deal. Basically, people had figured out that they could put a first edition stamp on base set cards that were shadowless. So you get a nice shadowless card. You put a first edition base set stamp on it. just a fake stamp, and then you send that into PSA, and they turn that into a PSA 10. So, yeah, that was a big deal, too. That was discovered. And so, you know, a lot of things have happened over time. Why does PSA have 8.5 but not 9.5? You got to ask PSA. All right, guys, there's no orders in the queue. Slow Tuesday night. Tuesday's often the slowest day of the week. We had a 2-hour-long daytime stream, by the way. The daytime stream was 2 hours long and orders from beginning to end. So daytime was pretty busy. I told my audience in the daytime that I was tempted to maybe shorten the nighttime stream to a 3-hour stream and have the daytime stream be a 2-hour stream. So we might rebalance the streams that way. Because I know the longer the daytime stream runs, typically the fewer nighttime orders we have, because everyone gets their orders in the daytime. Here it is for Alligator. I'll be back Thursday. I'm sad my vacation is over. Oh, Tammy, I'm sorry, man. Tammy, it sounds like you had a good time. You got to share some pictures with us, though. We want to see your vacation. All right, PSA 10 for Alligator. This will be surprisingly cheap. Watch. This will not be expensive. Although, it's been a while since I priced one, but I'm betting $100 maximum. This card is never expensive. Whoa, what the hell? Well, eBay's changed a little bit. So, it looks like he's going to be $104. I might make mine more like 110. I'm going to tell you why mine's going to be $5 more expensive. A, taxes. B, because I know how extremely harsh the grading was in this submission. So this card is definitely a 10. There's no doubt about that. This card was so harshly graded. There it is for Alligator Premium File. Lovely card. Definitely a card worth looking into since we're getting Totodile and Chikorita in the upcoming Legends AZ game. Oh, yeah. So, look what they did to my boy. Oh, my God. They're all 8s. Not even 9s, dude. I'm breaking all these out. I'm breaking all these out and sending them to CGC, all of them. Screw PSA, man. This got an 8. Let's take a quick look at it. I'm just going to regrade all of them. Who cares? Because they might get, maybe they get 7 at CGC. I don't know. Maybe they get 6. Maybe they get 8. But if they get 9, it's an instant improvement. It's an instant significant improvement. I'm going to crack one of them out tonight. I'll do another one later. We'll crack them out a bit at a time, okay? I would pay $5 extra just because you handled the card. Jerry, you're invited to the makeout session, okay? We are? That's so funny, dude. All right. Jerry, why do you think I do all this? You think I do all this because of the Pokemon card collecting? I do it because of the circle jerk. And it's not about the Pokemon cards. Here we are. We're starting Goonfest-tacular at the TCC Swinger Clubhouse next Friday. Yeah. All right. Ugh. This is my favorite way to crack cards out. You guys have watched this for a while. I usually have a secondary tool that helps me, but lately I've just been doing it by hand, huh? I like to weaken the edges, just like I weaken your mom's knees. Well, I feel like the encapsulation is a little bit different on these. Like it's weaker. Could it be weaker on the top slab? I guess it's pretty weak now. Let's see how it's looking. I could never swing, honestly. Yeah, it's kind of gross. I think swinging's more like an old person kind of thing. But you know what they would say? They'd say youth is lost on the young or something like that. Wasted on the young. All right. Wonderful. Even re-sleeving these is tricky, you know. Why y'all hating? I'm taking all the attention. Here it is. Gary, they don't understand, man. They don't believe in our love. There you go. Toss this over here. All right. Toss this down here. And grab this. Some of the highest STD rates are among elderly people in retirement communities. I gotta say, you know, sexuality is one of those things where it's like, it has a drug-like effect, you know, and yet there's nothing about it that's unhealthy for you. It's very healthy. So having like a loving partner that you get down with, get funky with, nothing wrong with that at all. And all these studies show that having a healthy sex life, it leads to longevity. People who have a healthy sex life tend to live longer by a pretty significant amount too. And those are backed up by study after study after study. All right, so we have no orders in the queue. We're waiting on a new order. Why don't we talk about some of the sets? So over here in the Topps Finest, I'm sure we're looking for one of ones. Halo, we've seen some really crazy stuff pop out of Halo, but you're looking for the Master Chief cards. I mean, for $18, it's 5 pretty gradable cards. But if you pull a hit with like a transparent Master Chief, a numbered Master Chief, or some crazy giant, plastic Master Chief, that card could be worth a couple $100 as a 10. Oshinoko signatures, Sneaker Bunko signatures of sexy waifus. And that price at 6 is still, again, very good at 6. Here's, it goes up to 7, by the way. Legacy Collection, a little pricier, but that's just how it is. You can't get any of this. It's sold out everywhere. So, and here's EB2 with $3 per pack. That's about as low as it can be, isn't it? $3 per pack is ridiculous. That's a great price on that. Here's $4 OP11, $5 for Hot Wind Arena, and Battle Partners $4. There we have it. And then we also have the Terra Festival Eevee. So this set, we're looking for the Garchomp Cynthia. If you guys didn't know this, we're on a fresh case, by the way. Does that help? So we're on a fresh case. Garchomp Cynthia, and what are the other cards we're looking for in this set? I know that's the top pull. The second best pull is the Ho-Oh, isn't it? The Ethan's Ho-Oh. We're trying to pull those cards. This is still very popular too, and it's cheaper, so it's nice. There it is, Hot Wind Arena and Battle Partners. I think we have one more thing that I need to show off, and that is the Dragon Ball, right? Where'd Dragon Ball go? Yes, Dragon Ball pricey, but you know, this set's been selling pretty fast. That's an $11 pack. Really expensive. History of Z is just explosively popular. There must be something in here. I think I was told that they have released serialized cards. There it is. It's all dopamine at the end of the day, huh? You know, when it comes to dopamine, I think sexuality, besides being more like an exercise in some regards, there is, you know, like, so exercise obviously is always considered pretty healthy. All experts pretty well agree exercise is good. But there's also the release of feel-good, you know, social, what are they called? Like neuro somethings. And not just dopamine, but also that oxytocin. I think it's called oxytocin or something. So the social feelings come out, the feelings of connection and closeness, maybe like harmony. But then also, yeah, there is dopamine as well. And all this leads to like a workout and lower heart rate, which is healthy, right? Lower heart rate and better sleep. By the way, it leads to better sleep, and it leads to, strangely enough, other crazy things. A smaller chance for problems for men with their, what do they have? They've got the something cancer. I can't remember what it's called. Bug cancer. It's called prostate cancer. So men have this crazy thing called a prostate, and regular sex lowers your odds of that. It also it appears to improve your immune system. Having a healthy sex life improves your immune system for some reason. And they're still, you know, trying to figure out all these things, why it happens to be that way. You know, what are the conditions that have to be met for it all to be true? Like, is there a big difference between having a healthy relationship with your partner versus just having sex with anyone? You know, like, what's the difference between those two? So it's not, it's still being researched, but virtually all of the data is pointing toward having a healthy sexual life as leading to longer life. And there's all kinds of theories as to why that's true, but the data at least suggests there's some sort of correlation between them. Jeffrey says, may I see multiple magic slabs, and will you do a deal on multiple? I can't do a deal on multiple, but here is a couple magic slabs. We got Overlord of the Hauntwood, Mount Doom. There's a couple magic slabs for sale. I don't normally grade magic. Here's Lord of the Nazgul. All right. I really wish they had gotten a better grade. It's unfortunate they were in this submission because whoever graded this submission just graded so harshly, so extremely harshly. Although this one you can actually visibly see is off center. So that one deserves a 9. It's got you questioning 9s and 8s though, you know, when it's so harsh. But here we go. We got the Sauron, the Dark Lord. This one's a hollow and it's only 45. Seems like a good deal. This one's a non-hollow, and yet it's a heavy $72. I don't know why it costs much more than that one. I guess that's what it was when I looked it up. Here's Mount Doom. I made this price up on Mount Doom, but he's an 8. These two are 9s. So those are 9s. And then this is Overlord of the Hauntwoods. And, yep, they just decided that that was an 8. Yeah, I think the rule is with PSA, it better have perfectly round corners now and not even the slightest mini dot, or else it's going to be an 8 or a 9. CGC it is then. All right, thank you, Jeffrey. Joseph Albrecht, 5 Poke Shuffles, 1 of the new DBZ packs. You got it. Do you have any other Pokemon Waifu slabs for sale at the moment? There might be one more. Nessa. Here's a $60 Nessa you might be interested in. All right. That's also in the Waifu Shuffle, but technically I could remove it. I actually don't feel like the Pokemon cards make a lot of sense in the Waifu Shuffle. I feel like the Waifu Shuffle's for, like, naughty cards. You know what I'm saying? 5 Poke Shuffles. Poke Shuffles are very, very popular. This gives you a chance for slabs. It gives you a chance for 5 live customs. Here we are. 1, 2, 3. Here's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Haha. Mr. would be good at helping to detect prostate cancer. I'm an expert, actually. Here, you know, save money. Stop going to the doctor. Here we are. Doctor, you're so overpriced. Those are 5 cold ones. Oh, that's terrible. No. That's the same as a prostate check. Getting 5 cold ones? Rename the Waifu Shuffle to the Gooner. Gotcha. We could call it the Gooner Shuffle. Oh, my eye's so itchy. I don't know if people would appreciate that name. Waifu Shuffle just sounds so, you know, like decent and generic. Gooner Shuffle or Gooner Gotcha starts to sound like we're joking too hard, actually. Like, you take the joke too far and it's just like, I don't know, dude. Mister just full-fisted that guy. No! I didn't. The Poke Shuffle did, though. But he's going to get this lovely free Disney poker card tonight, because that's what we're doing tonight. By the way, if you want a round of 5 of these, I'll do $3 for 5 cards. Here we are. If you want a round of 5. Oh, ratatouille. Oui, oui. That's for Joseph. Brother, they ain't chasing them lewd lady cards to show grandma. That's true. Joey Albrecht. Oh, you are Joey Albrecht. Here it is. I scrolled past it like, oh, that's not the one. It's best to find a woman you love, or 2, or as many as you can afford. Yeah. Here we are. Yeah, I only hang out with hot 18-year-olds. I'm an alpha male. I ask her what's her body count on the first date. That's an appropriate question. If she says 2, I'm out. I don't even pay for the meal. She can walk home. I know my worth. Here's a Feroki. Ho-ho. All right. Okay, we are moving along. Here's click. Ivan Rodriguez. 5 Poke Shuffles. Ah, yes, the Poke Shuffles. A 1, 2, 3. Zoinks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good luck. Ah, Venonat. Oh, Stadium Macho. Nice, man. All right, that's a hit. It is a pricier card. The Venonat's not a hit. Here he is. Aha! Not bad. That's Ivan Rodriguez. Ta-da! Look at that. Look at this cheap Hello Kitty card. Oh, I got to remove the sleeve on this one. If she's never cooked before too, mister, don't forget that. You know, it's not a big deal to me if a girl can't cook. That's not a big deal. There we are. It's more about what she's doing with all that personality. There we are. Okay. Ivan. All right. Oh. Oh, nice. Nice. Thank you, Ivan. Mr. Ivan. All right. How many more Pokemon cards are we going to crack? What's she doing with those potatoes and carrots? That's right. 9. Look at this. This got a 7. Maybe there's a good reason for it. Actually, this one is a different set. Oh, yeah. It's got this dent down here. This is a 7. How about this one? This one's a 7. How did this one offend? Some way. This one's an 8. Dude, this is from the movie 2000. I was sending these in and getting 10s on them. This one got sent in and got an 8. I guess so. An 8. Wow, it's so harsh, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. My ex was great at cooking. Too bad she went crazy. I'll bring that one back down. Yeah, my ex was good at cooking too. Nah, my ex was not good at cooking, but she was hot, bro. She was very sexy. That was the whole relationship, was basically just our sexual relationship. That was it. We didn't really have anything in common at all. We are. We were just two hot people having smooshies. So, let's see. Tops. Chess game. She was hot. Let's see. Number 15, huh? It looks like we have a PSA 7. And ours is going to be foil. None of these are foil. Here's a foil one. $35. I had a girlfriend, and we would fight really, really, really bad. And it was obvious we didn't like any of the same things. We had, like, personalities that didn't get along with each other. And then we would have crazy, crazy sex. And then it would just be okay for a while. And then we hated each other, and we'd fight again. All right, Dragonair. That was years ago. That was a long... I've been with Karis for 12 years, man. 12 years. I'm like a different person. All that other stuff was somewhere in the long, long past forgotten. It's crazy. 12 years. There we are. Let's see. That's too long. I'm going to have to tell Karis it ain't going to be... It can't be 12 years. All right, so and then she take half my Pokemon cards. Do you and Chris have more in common? Oh, yeah. We get along really well. There's something about us that seems, I don't know. Like, you know, you ever meet somebody and there's just something about them that you just clicks? Like, I've had a friend, I mentioned him from time to time, Dave. He moved to South Carolina. And sometimes you make a friend where there's just something about your personality types where there's a good back and forth. Karis and I have that. And, yeah, here we are. It's because people clean their card before sending to PSA now. So this is 75. Went to 7-Eleven for eggs and milk. They don't sell eggs. You go to 7-Eleven for eggs? Crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. I want my next girlfriend to be in a wheelchair. We get perfect parking and she'll never escape. I'll put you lock on her chair. Finish Sun and Moon box. Mr. going to be 40 on the porch with a 40. What? Nah, I'm not going to make it to 40. Probably die of pokey heart attack by then. 6 is referring to this. The Sun and Moon base set box is at 7 out of 12 spots. It's close. Quick. Nah, you're not going to miss it. Don't worry about it. Make 6 sweat. Make her be uncomfortable. I didn't like the way I said that. not in the context of having a sexually charged conversation earlier. No, what I meant is make her beg for the box to finish. Here we are. That doesn't sound right either. Do you guys have a prenup? No, there's no prenup. What are you talking about? I don't think normal guys get to ask for a prenup. You get to ask for a prenup if you're like, when you meet her, you're already a millionaire. That's when you get to ask for a prenup. You don't get to ask for a prenup if you're just any guy, you know? She got to look at you like you're an asshole. Like, if you're a girl and a guy asks you for a prenup and he is not already multimillionaire, you got to leave. You know, that's a bad relationship you don't want to be stuck in. If he's already a multimillionaire when you meet him, that's a different story. You go, okay, I get it. You've been playing the game for a while. You're way ahead of me. You don't want to marry me for like a week and then I break up and then take half your stuff. That makes sense. You can't do that with somebody who's poor. I was poor when we married. If she can't make chilaquiles, I don't know what that is. We got to cancel Mr. now. Mr. started twitching on the daytime stream. We have no orders in the queue. If you want to watch something get open, send an order. If it's your first time placing an order, we have a free card for you. This Ivysaur is free for first-time orders. Give it a try. If you've only watched and you've never participated, give it a try. Here's a light lantern for $20. That should go in the Poke Shuffle. That's a rare. That's going in the Poke Shuffle for sure, man. That's a great card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. I missed the daytime stream again. Dude, the daytime stream ran for 2 hours, and we were busy from beginning to end. So the daytime stream might have actually taken some orders that could have occurred in the nighttime stream. I'm kind of putting a bigger focus on that daytime stream. I like it a lot, actually. The fact that we can fulfill so many orders over there, it's a healthy sign for the daytime stream. All right, Light Lantern, he is in the Poke Shuffle. Great card. Do you guys see a card you want in the Poke Shuffle? What do you guys want in the Poke Shuffle? It's basically fried tortillas with either egg cheese or spicy jalapeno. What's a jalapeno? Yikes, jalapeno. I don't know about that. Slowpokes. I'm going to draw you a Slowpoke 6. All right. I'm going to draw you a Slowpoke, but he's going to look a little bit like Gordy, too, at the same time. All right. Holon Torchic. Cheap Zard. I wish I had more cheap Zards. Oh, wow. This card's too rare. Well, let's check last sold. There is no data on a last sold. Oh. That's usually a very good sign for the value of the card. Wow, I honestly don't know what to price something like this at then. Let's just look up Holland Phantom's reverse. Reverse. And then let's see. Let's not go by highest price. Let's go by best match. Just looking around. Scooby-dooby dooby 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 doo dooby 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 doo dooby doo. Man, it's hard to say. That is one freaking cute Torchic, man. I feel like he's an easy hold. I might ask a much higher price on him just because I really like him. All right. I'm going to grab this. Very good. And we're just going to, there's none for sale, so I get to just pick a price. There it is. Very nice. Give the Torchic to your favorite mod. My favorite mod. There we are. All right. I guess that means I'm going to give it to Russ. Nah, I'm kidding. We don't see Russ very often, by the way. I feel like Russ is one of those guys who has the mod role. But I don't know if he should have it. I like Russ a lot, though. Good times. I miss having Russ in the stream more, but he really does just pop in for like once a month. He doesn't open anything, and he just pops in like once a month. I'm the favorite mod. I say we take it from Russ and give it to 6. Your boy Russ. Your boy. I like Russ a lot, but that's one of the rules about the mod role is eventually if you don't actually use it, you got to give it back. Here we are. Oh, we got Shiny Magikarp. We got Charmander. Char. I'd mod 6 because she's my bestie. Here's Clefairy. Here's Caffing. It's Coffee. And here's Pidgeot. It's Pidgeot. Whoa! Those are some really Pokemon cards. 6 for mod, 6 for mod. 6 will be mod here one day, says Troy. Here's Lugia. Oh, my eye's so itchy. Here's the Espeon. Here's the Mega Break. Okay. Here's the Rocket Break. Here's the Final Fantasy card. Love it. Look at these cards, man. That's quite a lineup. We have Mary to keep y'all in line. What are the duties of the mods anyways? I guess the number one thing is I got to be able to trust you to remain loyal in difficult times. It's pretty easy to sort of back a person when you like them and they haven't offended you at all and there's no controversies or conflicts going on. But so that's a very important thing to me. Like, remember when the whole PokeRev thing was going down? It was very important that all the people surrounding me were sort of like on the same team. So being on the same team and recognizing that it is a team and that does matter, that's really, really valuable and important. The second one I'd say is maybe be a little bit of a cheerleader. I don't want to see too much negativity coming out of you. Like, so if you sort of self-hate the brand or self-hate the group, you can do that a little bit for self-deprecating humor, but if you do it too much, if it's just your personality to be very sort of like hateful, that's not going to last too long. You know what I mean? And then probably the last one is actual moderating. So if there's trouble and we need help, maybe with fake accounts or something like that, so that's actual moderating where you need to have good taste and be able to detect when an account needs to be gotten rid of. Also, probably maybe like guiding people a little bit. Like, if somebody's spamming, being like, you probably shouldn't spam. Or if somebody's begging, probably be like, you shouldn't beg. Or if somebody's like coming in and saying, who's going to buy my stuff? Being like, can't do that. So that's a little bit on the moderating side. And then Tammy's real helpful. She's been posting the posting the actual results of the breaks. And she's been posting the current breaks in the Discord server. That's pretty useful. So she's found something that she likes to work on that's really, really useful. Mr. explained it 500 times. Not again, Honor Visual. Just look at the past lives. What happened with PokeRev? Oh, you don't know? Let me talk about it for 13 minutes. But no, a long story short, he tried to use a piece of content without permission. I asked for my name to be on the screen, kind of like down in the corner like that. So I asked for that. He didn't respond, and then I took the content down, basically. I did a request to have it taken down, and that was apparently very bad of me, very naughty. Here it is. Rayquaza. And here's FanP. The particular content in question, it was very, very rare, desirable content. And that is why I asked for that. I think all he had to do was credit me. That's all he should have to do. And my opinion on it is that that should be normal. Normal to credit the owner of the content if you want to use their content. All right, so let's go over here to the All Slabs channel. All right, taking a picture of this picture. All right, and then let's take a picture of this Rayquaza. Okay. All right. Oh, that's, oops, posted that in the wrong channel. Let me delete that. Does it let me delete it? Oh, there it goes. All right, let's go over here to the Pricey Slabs channel. Take a picture of this Rayquaza. Oh. I got so many cards to price, so we got a lot of work to do. It's just common decency. Yeah, he took the content without asking. It was extremely rare and valuable content. I was the only one with that content. My video has like 500,000 views, and he's going to spin that up into a piece of content for himself. And that's, you know, this just, it's like content farming. You go look for already successful content, and then you just repost it to your channel. Now, I didn't ask for like him to, it turned into this big controversy where a smaller channel like complained about my complaint. And then PokeRev actually went over there and talked about it in the actual comment section. So he popped up and he said, yeah, he wants me to shout his name from the rooftops. That's not my opinion on the situation. Having your name in the bottom corner of the screen for like a second or two on a lower thirds, that's not crazy. Because, you know, Watch Mojo had just done that for me just the other day. They like even just 2 or 3 weeks before PokeRev posted. Gilbert says 5 Korean Black Flame. I think he just didn't want to pull it down and put it back up. To him, that would be like an inconvenience. That's my biggest suspicion. He could just say that too. He's like, I don't want to do that. But he didn't answer. And so I was like, all right. Here we are. Did you see the Team Rocket set? Yes. They haven't revealed all of it. They revealed some of it. Here we are. 5 Korean fusion art. Korean fusion art. It's a big, big payday to the distributor of Pokemon cards. Those guys are going to get so rich from this current thing. They're going to be selling those cards at such a high price. They're going to sell it at a high price to me, high price to you. Some guys are getting fantastically wealthy from Pokemon. Yeah. That doesn't seem fair either. PokeRev's mods did it, not PokeRev, but still, PokeRev still sucks. I think you mean as editors, right? Initially, when the video came out, there was absolutely 0 credits for anyone. No one had credits. When I mentioned it to him, he said, "Oh, sorry about that. I'll just put credits in the description." But I'm a YouTuber myself with a channel that's done all right. I had 130,000 subscribers on my other YouTube channel, and I know for a fact nobody clicks on that description. You know how I know that? You can have a piece of software that counts how often people click on that description. They just don't. So, you know, out of like 1 million views, you might get like 1,000 clicks. It's almost nothing. Nobody opens the description and then also clicks the links in the description. It's so rare. So for me, that wasn't good enough. I said, all right, you're going to use my content, but what I want is I want my name to pop up in the lower thirds. And he's like, he just didn't want to do it. He described it as shouting my name from the rooftop when he was in that other video. Or when he was talking in that chat room. That's why I meant the comment section of the other guy's video. So he clearly, that's why he didn't answer. He didn't agree with it. He didn't want to have to do it. It's like, all right. I don't think that's crazy. The funniest part is all the controversy forced him to start doing that in his future videos. So now when he takes content, he has to credit people on screen or risk them doing the same thing. They might also do the same thing. They might say, hey, you got to take this down. And that's, you know, that's how YouTube's designed. All right. Didn't he say he'd do it in the future, but not for you or something like that? Yeah, he says something sassy like that. I don't blame him for feeling sassy. The whole thing was probably frustrating. But I feel like it all could have been avoided if he had just asked me. So his editors or him could have been like, hey, may we use your best piece of content in a video? And I would have been like, that's fine. Just please credit me. That's all, that whole conversation would have happened. And so that should be pretty standard. It's not like, you know, it's not like America's Funniest Home Videos, haha, falling through a trampoline. It's a really kind of serious video, in my opinion. There's never been a recording of the Air Dragonite first edition being pulled. So I think it's a valuable chunk of content. I think it's worth something. Even financially, it's probably worth something. But I didn't ask him for any money. I just wanted my name on the screen. And yeah, so here we are. We've talked 13 minutes about it again. Here. Ooh, how many times have you guys heard me talk about this now? Here it is. And ta-da, cold. You got nothing but hollows, dude. I'm giving you another poker card. It's kind of fun to talk about, but also it's like a broken record. So, we are. All right. Yeah, he was a little sassy about it. He's like, I'll give credit to other people, but not him, or something like that. He said that somewhere. Where did he say that? I don't actually remember. I remember that. Yeah, so the irony of it all is once he started making the content again, he started putting people's names on screen. So I was like, oh, I see how it is. You agree with the idea. You just didn't want to do it until someone actually confronted you on it. Now you'll do it. I think it's because with all the attention that was getting, imagine if he did that twice and he didn't put the names on the screen. Just another guy could just instantly do a YouTube takedown request. And I think it's the same thing for every content creator. Is you have to realize you're using the other person's content with their favor. You know, you kind of have to be in a situation where they're okay with you using the content. All right. I don't blame you, though. This is all new to me, too. Here we are, Pidgeot. Oh. Here's Vlupix. Here's Shelob. Oh, there was another Magic the Gathering card. This one's a 10. All right, Shelob Dreadweaver. What a nice card. I'm going to leave that price up because I think that one's going to sell for that price. Oh, yeah, we have a coin break. How cool is this, guys? Halfway done. Stuck, though. How does the Poke Shuffle work? Oh, it's so popular. The Poke Shuffle is a $5 card that you're buying. You're buying one of these for $5. I do a little quick mini shuffle at the start when you buy some. And then when I pull your cards, we flip them around and see if any of your cards have writing on it. If your card has writing on it, it means that card can be traded for whatever it says on the card. So if we go through these, here's a time-space distortion. Here's a 2 live. They're stacked. Should I fix that? Nah, let's leave it alone. Let's let it do its own natural progression. But I don't want to remember where those were at. So let me just dump those in the middle somewhere. All right, so somewhere in the box is a double live custom snab. Crazy. Anyways, that's it. Those are the Poke Shuffles. And they're very popular. Let me show you how a Poke Shuffle gets loaded, okay? So that you understand where the odds are coming from. Like, what's the value you're getting out of the box. So here's Vulpix. It's $25. Let's put it into the box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 5 is $25. So they're $5 per card. We have 5 cards. That's $25. That's the price of the slab. Now what I do is I write number 75, Vlupix, 8. So that if you pull this, I can go retrieve this slab from the Poke Shuffle box. All right, so there we are. Now we put this right in the front, and then the next time someone orders, it gets shuffled. So they won't have a chance for that one, but they'll have a chance for all the other ones in the box. Now here's the Poke Shuffle box. These are all the slabs currently in the box. All right, and we can show those off too if you'd like. Poke Shuffle finna pop off. Want to join a signal chat? Well, the group chat with that reporter. All right, so you got Vulpix in here, Light Lantern, $20. Parasect, Mega Venusaur, the Birds. That was a nice one. That should be a C card. Here's Viper and Type Null. Those are nice 10s. So here's some nice 10s. This one's really cool. We've got the Infernape. This is a Black Star promo. It only grade is 6, but it's still a high-end card. Here's a little Ditto. Anorith. Here's a nice Alone Executor. And here's a signed Dusclops. Now, the Dusclops is $60 whether it has a signature. I gotta sneeze. Whether it has a signature or not. That is the price of a Dusclops. So the signature is basically for free. It's just a fun little thing. I'm a big Dusclops fan. Oh man, I'm dying. It's the allergies. Can you run my credit for 5 Stellar Crown packs? 5 Stellar Crowns. You got it, Andy Man. 5 Stellar Crowns. Pidgeot, Frogadier 10, Gardevoir 10, Pidgeotto 10, Magby 9. The big news in America recently about the group chat. What? Here's Machop 10, Dark Machoke, the time-space distortion card. You saw that, actually. Here's Poliwrath and Movie Edition Chase for Pikachu. All right, so that's what's in the box. Now my nose is all ready. Along with a couple live custom cards. All right. Very good. All right. So Gilbert Latier, his order is done. And now we are moved on to nothing, because there's no orders in the queue. But Andrew asked for, did you say, how many of these? He said 5 of those. Is that correct? So those are $8 a pack then? You had $40 left over. I don't think that's right. Hold on, let's look that up. Japanese, English, Stellar Crown. Oh, it does say 8. Huh, weird. I thought those were $10. All right, let's get some Stellar Crown. It looks like this box is empty, actually. Do I have another box of it? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Good. 5 Stellar, 40 credit. You ever find out what happened with the extra Roaring Skies pack? I did not. It's right over here. So we had like an extra Roaring Skies pack at the end of the box. So, you know, if nobody claimed it, like if, obviously the whole box recording is recorded, so you can actually go back and watch and see if any mistakes were made. If no mistakes were made, that would suggest that that was simply a box with 37 packs in it, which is really nice. All right, Andrew A. Martin, you ready? Let's go for it. Snipping this. And then we're snipping this. And then we're snipping this. All right. I think someone canceled. You removed the card but left the number. You removed the card but left the number. I have no clue. Here we are. Does anyone want to buy that pack? What was the price? $48 a pack. Does someone want to buy it? Here's Hydrapple. Ooh. Alcremie Raboot. Nice. Looking good. You got Hydrapple and Raboot. Lechonk Blasty Boy. Look at that Blasty Boy. Big man Blastoise. Ah, Iron Bluter. Rehorn. Okay. There's 2 H's in this name. It's Rhyhyorn. Huh. Rhyhorn. It's Rhyhorn. Cool, man. Cool, bro. All right, Andrew. Andrew, can you believe how hard I was sneezing there? I can't believe how hard we were sneezing there. That was too many sneezes, bro. There we go. That many sneezes should be illegal. Mister, we need more Italian Pokemon cards. Mamma mia! Teresa McCaney's here. Yay! All right, Miss Teresa. She says 10 of the Black Flame. Flame on. We got 4 of these. Ooh. Allergies are bad this year. Oh my God, dude, I'm getting killed. They were so severe. They're actually a little bit lighter for me recently. But they were so extremely severe earlier. Like 2 weeks ago, they were so extremely severe. It was crazy. You woke up with like really bad pain. One, two, three, 4. 8, 9, 10. I believe in you, Teresa. Okay. Teresa, did you know tonight we have a special little giveaway? And it looks like this. We're handing out these cute little cards. Aww. I'd get Italian male Pikachu. Mulan! Shishi. Ni hao. Tahaola. Alright, what we got? Open this. And that. Okay. Very good. Oh, Absol. So nice. Good. Pidgegoat. Pidgegoto. Cold. Lady. Cold. It's Glum! Yay! I like this Glum a lot, by the way. That is a cool Glum card. Not to be confused with Gloom. That's Glum. Here's this guy. Speaking of Glum, you guys heard about that Ghastly change coming to Minecraft? Not Ghastly. The Wither. No, not the Wither. The Ghasts. I had it right the first time. Here we are. You're going to be able to find like a baby Ghast in the Nether and bring it to the overworld. I'm probably going to start a new Minecraft server for that. I don't know. Or try to fix the one that we got. What do you think? Is it better to start a new server or fix the one that we got? I don't know. But I showed that to Karis, and she like got sad and crying over it. She's like, that's so sad. New Mega Dragonite coming soon. Tahua. Teresa McHaney. Teresa McHooney. All right, you got your Mulan. I'll make a man out of you. Something like that, right? I feel very empowered. So, that's it. We're having a slow Tuesday night. That's awesome. It's kidnapping. LMAO. I'm going to make the baby Ghast eat mashed carrots. Aw, so sweet and endearing. So what do we have over here, huh? We're still pricing up. These are never before seen PSA slabs. Never priced before. Ah, that Pikachu's so nice. Oh my god, bro. Pikachu got an 8, bro. He's got to get cracked. He's got to be cracked. We have to give him another shot. Everyone should finish the rocket coin. I concur. Okay. All right. All right. My nose is so ready. All right. Can you put a baby Ghast on a lead? I would never. I'm not some kind of baby Ghast monster. All right. What are you, like a baby Ghast abuser? There we go. You still have the Totodile Silver Part 2 poker card. Ooh. You can check the Discord server for that. I can't remember if someone bought that yet. Could be on the table, but I haven't seen it in the rotation. All right. Cool. Oh, God, I hope this gets a better grade. That's such a good card. That's an insanely good Pikachu card. I think I have one of these graded, don't I? Do I have one of these graded 10? Yeah. Right here. I got a 10 on one of these. Oh, man. All right. This is so cool. You guys have no clue. Authentic 35mm film frame from the Pokemon the Movie 2000. This is the actual film. What do you guys think about that? There we are. Oops, I keep turning it off. Love the teardrop background. Do I really keep turning this off? I keep bumping it with my palm, I think. All right, let's see. All right, hold on. Let's get a big zoom going. Zoom a little more. How cool is this? I can't see what's going on in our scene. Let's get that max zoom. Team Rocket, maybe? It looks like Team Rocket, and they're on a little power jet, a little air jet in the snow. I don't remember this part of the movie. Do you guys remember this part? I remember Jesse and James were kind of like good guys. Jesse and James did like good stuff rather than bad guy stuff. There we go. They're sliding through the cave tunnel after getting the last orb. All right, so let's put this in a sleeve. So the value of this card would probably be higher if it was a 10. However, with this authentic film frame, I don't really feel like the grade matters as much. Let's go look what a authentic film frame goes for. I'm tempted to just keep this in my private collection because I feel like it's such an unusual one. Pokemon, the movie, film frame. Okay. Yeah, these are pretty weird, aren't they? I don't know how to value them. I really don't. Here's an 8 for 400. What's the most expensive one? Oh, wow. The title, look at this. The title frame. They want $60,000 for the title frame. That's pretty interesting. Here's Team Rocket in their little boat. That's like what we have right there, but this one's more clear. Let's see. Look at this one. Signed by Veronica Taylor. That's so weird. Here's a Misty one. What's the best looking one? I guess that's most of them. Like here's a film frame one for almost $400 and it just shows like a building. So I feel like are there any with the lower grade? Here's a 7 for 500. So yeah, let me shine that light on this one more time and kind of really take a look at it. pretty interesting, right? Damn, Pokemon prices, keep it, honestly. It's a cool action moment where Team Rocket are in their little boat and they're traveling down a tunnel. But I think I would have liked it a lot better if it was like a Lugia moment. I'll put it up for sale. I'll just give it a try. I'm gonna place it at, I guess, 500 for now. I don't know if there's anyone in here who's crazy enough to buy that, but it's a pretty unique item, isn't it? All right. What's cool about it is we pulled it here on our channel. I think you might still have that Poker Totodile. I'll purchase if you can locate it. Yeah, let's locate it first. It's a good card. That person with the actual Pokemon title has a banger. Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool, huh? I don't think it's worth $60,000, though. I think he's got a crazy price on that, but maybe that's what he would need to give it up. He must love it. All right, so they're not making more of these, I can tell you that. Own a little piece of the actual film, $450. That should get somebody excited. All right, cool. Now, somebody said, I think you have the Totodile still. Not here. I'm sorry about all the sniffles, guys. I just sneezed my heart out earlier, so that is where they are commencing from. He didn't say Piplup, right? What did he say? The Piplup's going to sell, man. Oops. All right. I've graded one of these before. These are, that's a decent card. So maybe it's over here. Is it in the actual... Here, shuffle. I better check to make sure it's in the actual Discord. Okay, so give me a second. The All Slabs channel, right? Oh, there he is. So, he went in with the Minecraft guy. All right. We got to try and find him, okay? Sesame sticks are yummy. Yeah, you like them? Oops. Ghastly. We got a couple cards. There's that Machamp. That's cool as hell. Here's a Zapdos 10 yellow deck. I ought to make a video showing all the slabs off again. There's Muck. All right. Scizor. Oh, the Scizor is still here. That's a nice one. Wow. Let's see. Every week we sell a ton of slabs. It's fun to see which ones go first, you know. Well, I'm still looking. He must be stuck in this box somewhere. Oh my gosh, they're sliding all over the place. Here's a Charmander 9. That was sad. Hitmonlee. Oh my gosh, I can't find him. I'll zoom out for you guys. Don't want it to look too crazy. Here's a nice Pikachu. Look at that red Pikachu. Larvitar. I found the Larvitar. A lot of poker cards, clearly. A Wobbuffet. I hear there's going to be a Rockets Wobbuffet. He might have slid far away or something. There's Oddish. So I think he slid down back here. Ah, there's the Nidoran. We gotta be close. Here it is. There it is. Totodile. He's still available. Grab him. He's a good one. I'll mark him as sold. Oh, did it work? Yep, it worked. Haha, sorry, I caused a ruckus. Now, it just shows off how many insanely good slabs we got just waiting for their new owners. I love having a big slab inventory. It's one of my favorite things. I'm always adding to it, too. Look at that stuff. I guess it'd be a problem if all the slabs were going down in price over time, but they're not. They're actually going up in price. So sitting on a lot of slabs gives you a really cool inventory. Gives you something for people to look at, gawk at, and even purchase. Love these coins, man. These coins are too cool. All right. We've had 2 back-to-back PSA returns, so I got tons of cards coming from PSA. So for a little while, our cup runneth over, which was good because we were actually running really low on slabs. All right. Joshua Ramos is here. He wants 2 Sneaky Bunkos, 2 MetaZoo Nightfalls, 2 MetaZoo Kitty. I have a bag. All right, let's get that together. 2 Sneaker Bunkos, huh? We'll start there. Here they are. 2 Hello Kitties. 2 Nightfalls. That's still on the menu somewhere? Let me check. I actually have a Nightfall replacement came in. Yeah, Nightfall still on the menu. That's so funny. I don't know where that would be. I honestly don't know. I would not have kept that in a place that I would remember. Wow, fancy stuff back here. I know where I could go find some, so let me go get some, okay? I know where I can find some Nightfall. Give me a moment. All right, here we are. Sat Mister, if you ever come across the Gold Part 2 version, please think of me. I will never be able to remember that. Here you are. All right. That would be very hard to remember. Good. I want the scissor raw. Scissor me timbers. ASMR slab shuffling. True. We can make an ASMR slab shuffling video where we show all the slabs for sale. All right. So that is the Nightfall. Oh, wait, we're on the Night Watch. Where should I put this? I think I'll put it over here somewhere. Oh, man. So that's what that looks like. Very good. And that is for our friend Joshua Ramos, right? Yes. You also get this, Mr. Joshua. Thank you, Josh. Basically, the Totodile poker I just purchased, but the gold version with Pichu on the back instead of Meryl. Yes. Oh, I know what it is. Here we are. All right. If your next PSA submission comes back 90-95% tense, well, you think you got a generous grader, or you sent in all black label worthy slabs. Maybe black label worthy slabs. I don't know. Here we are. Good. I didn't know there was a Hello Kitty MetaZoo. Yes, yes there is. We've got more of it if you're interested. Check under the MetaZoo category. There you go. All right, here's a holo. Here's a holo. BGS is harsher on grading. I don't know if that's true anymore. I don't know if PSA might be just as harsh. They might both be harsh now. Okay. Got some little MetaZoos here. Here's Nightfall. Let's see. We've got Arkansas Snipe. Creepy looking. And Potion Seller, Potion Seller. Okay, nothing crazy coming out of here. Did we ever pull that kitty from MetaZoo? No, I question if it's really in the set, because we opened a decent amount of it, but then again, we didn't open like insane amounts, so yeah, you know, it would have helped if I had actually seen footage of it being pulled or like confirmation that it truly exists. Oh, my eyes so itchy. I have another MetaZoo Hello Kitty promo card if anyone wants that. I could put that up for sale if I felt like it. All right, Joshua. Thank you, Joshua. It's in there. Took almost the full case for the Kuromi at the end. Really? Okay, so that's interesting. So it's just a really rare card. That's good. Let's see. There's a Hello Kitty. That one costs more. It's a pristine 10. Here's Teddy Lursa. Polish mode. Just balls hard to pull. Oh, really? Okay, thank you for that. We have an order over here. Let's see what this order is. Click. Here's Arjun Joshi taking the Totodile. All yours. All right, get you one of these. Tonight, you get a free poker card, Disney Poker, if you open up or send in an order of pretty much anything. Oh, we'll toss this in here for you. Mr. Arjun. There we go. Show off the box again. Finish it. Here it is. The box. Very nice. 7 spots are sold. We need 5 more people to finish the box break. This is the Battle Box. Sun and Moon base set. It has a Lily in it. Oh, Lily. That's a Lily set. Nice. What's up? Topps Opening King. You know, we haven't opened a lot of Topps in a while, Mr. Dakota. It's really sad. Here's Miss Magus. Here's Squirtle. I think somebody almost bought this. Here's Reshiram. And here's Slivion. That'd be a cool pull in the Poke Shuffle, I feel. It's $100 7. But I mean, if you could pull that for $5, that'd be nice. All right, there's no orders in the queue right now. There are no orders in the queue. Wait times are 0. We've been having a slow week, man. What do you think that's all about? You think it's because people are waiting for the Team Rocket set? Sometimes I notice some weird weeks like that. I bet it's the Team Rocket set. I wish I could say I was excited for it too. I really do. But, man, I saw those prices. I don't really agree with those prices, man. So I'm just going to probably not cheerlead as much for that and focus on other older Pokemon sets, I think. So this got a 9, huh? I don't like what I'm seeing with it. There's excitement, obviously, but the pricing is just stupid. It's really too high. They found something they didn't like with this one. They said, give it a 9. God, dude. Monday was the Destined Rivals debacle. Magic had a huge secret lair release. Huge? Yeah, but lucky for me, I don't really have much of a Magic audience, so not too many Magic people here. I shouldn't say lucky. What I mean is, in other words, the lair release didn't affect me that much, so it couldn't be explained by the lair release. The King of the One-Pack Snipe for some orders. That's pretty good luck for some people. Isn't it great to know your hobby is so crazy right now? It's very crazy, and if you have a lot of cards in the hobby, that's very good for you. But, man, I saw those prices on those rocket boxes. I'm telling you guys, just wait for them to go down. Let's go ahead and grab another round of stickers. Ho-ho. If the box I just got turns out to be fair, mister, I'm only buying collectors through you from now on. Collectors? Here we are. Very nice. Here we are. Oh, I just put one of these down. I'm so bird-brained right now. There's quite a few of us interested in the secret lair. It was the SpongeBob one. Yeah, I heard about that SpongeBob set, man. Here we are. The secret lair cards are interesting to me because there doesn't seem to be a standardized way for me to acquire them. Yeah, they're a bit odd, aren't they? Let's see. But just so you know, I actually have some of those coming. So I was thinking of doing a break on them or something like that just to see how people feel about them. Okay. Or maybe I'll grade them first. Who knows? Did you see the post Pokemon made about them increasing the price of all their products and it will be the new normal? What? Tell me all about this. I want to hear about this. You got SpongeBob ones coming? I got a little bit of SpongeBob magic coming. Here we are. Okay. I happen to be a big SpongeBob fan myself. Okay. Snowblacks. Wow, 7, dude. That is so brutal. Only problem with this is I don't know if I want to regrade a Machamp. Same here. Here's Eradicate 9. I'll put it on the stack. Grade them, mister. The SpongeBob ones would be good money slabs. Good money. Oh, let's check the orders real fast before we go any further. Grade them. All right, we got Mr. Carlos Lopez jumping into Sun and Moon Box 6. Your wish could still come true tonight. This is jumping up to spot number 8, Carlos Lopez. Oh. Oh. 6 goes, yes! It's so funny. Okay. Popping that over there. I'll send you a picture in Discord. Very nice. So that's an 8. Let's see. Important update. At Banter, we always strive to keep the prices for Pokemon TCG as low as possible. Over the years, we have absorbed rising costs. However, since our last price adjustment, a new adjustment is necessary to maintain the quality and service. Let's see. That's Banter. That's not the official Pokemon company. That's some company called Banter. Maybe you could explain a little more. Is Banter like the company that prints the cards? Grade PSA 10s are cheap right now. We got to pump them. Oh, Gordy PSA 10s. We got to keep it moving. Yes. All right, let's see. That's not the company. It's a group having to raise the price since distribution sucks right now. Yeah, that's what it sounded like to me, too. Whoa, Andrew Martin is in. Oh, the momentum is with the Sun and Moon box break. I'm worried for you, Andrew. All right, here it is. MJ Holdings. James says, oh. Yeah, that's somebody saying we got to raise prices because, you know, maybe it's costing more for them to acquire it. Who knows? Or maybe they just don't like the idea of selling it to scalpers and losing out on all those profits. All right, that's up to 9 out of 12. 3 spots remain in the Sun and Moon box break. Can beat over like that. $40 a spot. If you're new, jump on in and give it a try. So, that's done. Let's hit refresh over here. That's all they're going to be anyways. I doubt anyone placed their secret lair. It's a single copy. Local card shops have been at the mercy of scalpers because distribution just isn't giving product. Yeah, they're probably giving it to Walmart. All right, Robert says, look through the streams from a bag. It's on October 1st stream called Super Late Night Stream at 1 hour 57 if you watch it and see where you put the bag. All right, let me go look that up, Mr. Robert. This is a good time to be looking at that. You said it's from October 1st, 1 hour 57 minutes. I'm going to go take a look at that for you. Maybe this will help me figure out the situation with that bag, huh? All right. Hey, we got a lot of subscribes in the last 28 days. So that's good. Okay. All the way back in October. We're in March. It's in October? Wow. So let me go ahead and change this to 50 rows. And we better start packing backwards. December. November. Okay, October. You said, what'd you say, like October 1st? October 1st. All right, we're working our way to October 1st. Let's see. All right, and you said super late night stream. Is that right? Super late night stream. All right, so let me grab this. Get a link. So we've got a link now, and I'm going to post it over here in my private channel in Discord. There we go. Got a little temporary channel. There we go. And now I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Start the day fresh. I'm going to go ahead and mute myself so I don't have to hear myself. You said 1 hour, 57 minutes. Perfect. Okay. This might help us discover what went wrong. All right, we're going to hit play. All right, I see myself opening. That's probably you. That's the grill cards, right? I see myself opening the grill cards. And 2 Duskmorns. Did anything crazy come out of the Duskmorns? Uh-huh. Oh. Looks like you did get something. You got some kind of hit out of those cards. Something called Overlord of the Flood Pits. All right. So now I know you would be owed an Overlord of the Flood Pits. All right, so here we go. So I take all your cards. And it looks like I'm packing them into a brand new bag. It's a sizable bag. It's not small. And this is the important part. Let's see what name I put on it. So it's a fat bag. Robert Brown. I'm writing the right name on it. And I write 10.24 on it. Huh. So now we know the bag. We know the bag's real. It's got the correct name on it. And then I place it somewhere with my right arm. It looks like it goes up high, actually. Huh. Let me look at that one more time. All right, so what do I do? Yeah, it kind of looks like it didn't go down into the middle shelf. It looked like it went up high, like it would be in one of these boxes. All right, we got a case of a missing bag going on, and I asked him if he could locate the timestamp for the bag, and he has done a great job. He found the timestamp. Let me check all the T boxes real fast. I heard Topps Nintendo Series 2 is rare. That is the first time I've seen someone open it. I saw it. Oh, yeah, isn't that cool? So let's see if you got placed into, like, the wrong box or something. T.O. box. Your name's Robert Brown. I don't know why Robert Brown would get placed into the wrong box on this side. Robert Brown. The other thing I noticed is since your bag correctly said... your bag correctly said 1024 on it. I know it's not a case where it's like your bag got, you know, put into the, what do they call that? Abandoned bags pile or anything like that. That didn't happen. The boy Argonaut. Oof. Okay, let's try this. I'm just checking every one of these boxes for a minute, okay? Just to rule them all out. All right, you're in none of these. Here's the SH box. I don't think you're in there. Not in the SH box. Let's try the TZ box. Tyler Titan. Wow, there's some old bags, man. The RA Overflow, you're not in there. Oh, we had an RA Overflow. Huh. And that's empty right now. Trying to think, the only other person who would have been in the RA Overflow, so you could have gone into the RA Overflow. The only other person that might have gone in there is somebody like Sarah Dusenberry. Somebody went into that RA Overflow. I wonder if when they shipped, I could have grabbed your bag and sent it to them. Sergio. I bet that your bag used to be in the RA overflow. Somebody else was stored in there too. I can't remember who it was. I feel like it was Sarah. I've learned about so many different types of cards besides Pokemon and sports. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, man. Yeah, we have an entertaining channel. So you're not in the top shelf at all. We're going to check the lower shelf, the RO boxes now. We're looking for Robert Brown, Hernandez, Call, Churchill. Okay, you're not in box number 1. Robert, if I can't find it, my theory is that it might have been given to somebody, the wrong person, and they did not correct it. Richard Campus, so you're not in the RO boxes like you would expect. It really looks like your bag got sent to the overflow box, which is kept on the second shelf. And it was you and one other person in there. I actually remember this. It was you and another person. And I wonder if there's a possibility when they shipped, your bag got tossed in with theirs. Lucky for us, your bag looks to be pretty replaceable. Okay, not in there. Raphael, Ruby, Raymond, Ralph, Ruben. Last box. Ready? Ryan. Yeah, that's really sad. So I just checked all the boxes on the left side of the table, like all of them, and you are not in any of them. So my theory is it may be lost. You and I will need to get together and work on a replacement for your cards. I apologize for that. Maybe we search the table or something. Maybe it like pops up on the table. I don't know. Kind of a slow night. It's not a bad night to check. Let's check these boxes on the table real fast. Andy, Aaron, Diane. Okay, that's box number 1. Box number 2. Jeff, Caleb, 6. Jonathan Morris. All right. Very good. This is the excitement that you guys are all signed up for. Caleb. I might end the stream because there's not enough stuff going on, and I don't want you guys to just be in here going, oh, this stream is boring. Jen, Kendo, Joey Maycumber. All right. Yeah, so I can't find your bag, so I'm gonna consider that your bag is possibly lost, misshipped to somebody. And what we'll do for you is we'll get you a full replacement on your cards. Let's see. I think for the girl cards, you will simply be refunded for the value of their packs. And then we will need to think about how we want to replace your Magic the Gathering pull. So we'll need to do a little research on that. All right. Luckily, you have helped me find all that. Really appreciate that. All right. So that's the next step is we need to get you a replacement, Mr. Robert. I bet you got shipped with somebody else and they didn't notice it or didn't mention it. Start buying Brandon. All right, so there's no orders in the queue, so we're wrapping up here. This is very close. You'll want to watch it in the daytime stream. This might go off in the daytime stream, okay? But this is too slow of a stream to keep running. We're going to go ahead and let it end. And let's see, where's my little dice? If you guys will pick a number between 1 and 20, I'll pick out the next person to hand out a spot for. Slow Tuesdays. It's happened before, but that is a slow Tuesday, real slow. I might make a video in the meantime. Sometimes those videos are real nice to make. There we are, when there's nothing going on. If I have a slow stream, every now and then, I get a chance to make a video. What video should I make? You think I should just make a video showing off all the slabs? All right, here goes. Landing on 19. Looks like Yolan had 19. Is that right? Yep, that's Yolan. Good job, Mr. Yolan. Pretty straightforward, easy way to get those names out. Sorry about it being a slow night, guys. I'm sure it'll catch up or speed up soon. Here we are. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you get a slow stream. Been a slow week, though. There we are. Ooh, very nice. Just how it is. All right, see you guys tomorrow for the daytime stream. The daytime streams are pretty good. You know, when you think about it, I had a pretty decent daytime stream for Tuesday. Nighttime stream kind of slow. Maybe it's the really, really late start time, so we'll look into that. I don't know if that'll affect much, though. Yeah, we'll see what happens. See you later, everybody.